All right, let's start with the migrant crisis. Why do I do the air quotes? Because the political state of play up until about now has been that many Democrats resist defining migrants as representing a problem that demands more and better enforcement, but that it is about having the heart and feeding the country and not about detention. In fact, the Biden administration is very light on wanting to detain. How do you remove if you don't detain? That's the way the system works. All right, so what about now? Are we all on the same page now that blue cities are exceeding migrant capacity and Democrats in power are blaming the Democratic president? Here in New York City, since last spring, 110,000 migrants have come, okay? Now, oh yeah, it's because of Texas. In part, but small part. 13,000 came from Texas. The other ones made their way here. Why? They don't want to stay in Texas, all right? So what do you do about it? Who is to blame? What is the fix? Is there resolve? All good questions, and we have someone who will answer them with power. The first formerly undocumented immigrant to win a seat in Congress, New York Representative Adriano Espaillat. It is good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Chris.
So, the mayor of New York City says migrants are going to destroy the city. He feels overwhelmed. He and the governor can't figure out what to do. They say it's not up to us, it's the federal government. They're blaming a president in their own party. Is this a pivot point for Democrats on the issue of the need to crack down on illegal migration?
What you just described to me, Chris, is a lot of frustration in a very complex problem. Immigration is not just like a one-issue problem. You know, people get deported, that's one issue. Dreamers, that's another issue. DACA recipients, TPS recipients, family reunification, asylum seekers. These are all complex issues and people are frustrated. And no, I don't think immigrants are going to destroy the city. In fact, I think that they are exactly what we need right now as we're sort of like dusting ourselves off from the pandemic and trying to make our city better. In fact, you know, I was in many of the schools yesterday and today, the public schools. You know, the public school system lost 110,000 kids in the last several years. There's 20,000 migrants, 15 of whom came in last year and 5,000 of whom came in this year to the school system. What the principals were telling me, because the money follows the kids. The federal funding, Title I, Title III, follows the kids. They're telling me we need them in the system. We need the workers. You go to a restaurant, your order is late.
Well, but there's a mixed review, right? They're a mixed review, though, Congressman, right? We have other schools saying that they had to turn kids away because they weren't ready for the flow. And look, the numbers and the degree aside.
That was factually incorrect. According to the New York City chancellor today, he said that that was factually incorrect. But, you know, people will get upset as
no, but I'm saying, okay, let's say that's not true. Let's say that's not true, okay? It can't all be untrue, right? The migrants coming in uncontrolled, and I don't mean that in a way to demonize them as human beings. I'm demonizing the process. I don't think anybody can disagree that we need new blood in the country to fill the jobs that the people here right now don't want to fill. We have an ever-growing gap of jobs and people willing to do them. So I'm not arguing that. It's about how they get in. And the Democrats, to be fair, have led with their heart and get accused of not using their head. The Biden administration doesn't want to detain anybody because they think it's a bad look. You can't remove people. You can't control the process. You can't control the flow if you don't have any standards in enforcement. You get that, don't you?
Well, I get that. And I'm not saying that there should not be any border control. I think that there should. But one of the values of our nation is for people that feel they can seek asylum because their life is in danger from a dictatorship, because they've just been through a horrible natural disaster. There's a drought, a hurricane. Or whether there's another crisis that puts their life in danger. Our basic values throughout history has been that you can come and knock on our door and you can make your case. And there should be
100%.
that possibility, that land should be offered to them. Now, what we have with
100%.
the migrants here in New York City, all they need is a work permit, Chris. They want to work.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.